What is up? Welcome back to Around the Minor League. I'm Will.
I'm Eli.
What
When
did you
did we
do?
start doing this again?
I don't know. We're going with the vibes right now. I've got a wallet full of water and God's nectar and ski soda. If you know, you know.
Get your vibes up, man.
My vibes are high right now. Uh,
Don't sound like it.
I'm sorry. It's right after youth group with the kids, and we did game night tonight since spring break started, and my legs are dead after playing kickball.
I hear excuses.
So, yeah, this is your Detroit Tigers 2026 season preview. A little rundown of how the show's going to go. We're going to go through the teams and then the top 10 list that Eli and I have created. And talk about players. Can you? Oh, I came back. My mic messed up. Sorry. Keep it going. Keep it going. So yeah, players. Sorry, the top 10 list that Eli and I created. All right. You want to get into the? Is there any news we need to talk about? This is coming out when Thursday.
USA losing for the second straight year.
Yeah, don't get me started. I'm also like 99% sure Mark DeRosa thought it was a best of 5 series.
It
and
seemed
not.
like it.
Yeah. I love Nolan McLean, but I think maybe first of all, Nolan McLean does not need to have all the crap thrown on him like he threw at Jim last night, but the bats are just non-existent. What, like they weren't there.
True.
So yeah, congratulations to Venezuela. Keep our trophy shined up. We'll be back for it in 4 years.
Shoot, if we even have half the players.
We should do an episode like that. Like, what is the USA WBC team gonna look like in 4 years? But that's another episode for
Probably
another
half
day.
the guys we have on these lists.
Probably. All right. Detroit Tigers. A MLB organization that honestly might have the best chance right now to win I would say with who the Detroit Tigers picked up this season in the postseason, I think that they are in contention for top 5 AL team on all of the American League.
Yeah, but it's Detroit. They always find a way to screw it up.
No, their rotation right now is loaded with talent. Getting Alvarez and Verlander's going to be back in Detroit this year for 1 year, probably more than likely, like 99% sure this is his last year in professional baseball. You mix that with a 2-time Cy Young Award winner and a guy with experience like Flaherty. And also you have a number 1 draft pick from the state of Alabama as more than likely your fourth rotational starter. And they got the youth that can play, honestly. So, let's get into these teams. Single A, you have the Lakeland Flying Tigers, located in Lakeland, Florida. They play at Joker Marchant Stadium, my favorite stadium in all these organizations. They play in the Florida League. They had a record last year of 75-53. They did win the Florida League. Last year. Then you move to the West Michigan Whitecaps, which is honestly my favorite logo in all of their minor league organizations. Is it them or is it the Whitecaps or the Seawolves that are becoming the Kitties? Or is it? Hold on, is it Lakeland? Seawolves?
Yeah, because they're becoming the Erie Kitties.
I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, the flagship city Kitties.
I know it is flagship city. Yeah.
But the West Michigan Whitecaps play in Comstock, Michigan at LMCU Ballpark in the Midwest League. Hold on to your seats for this. They had a 92-39 record last year. Like, it's freaking insane.
Heyo.
That is, as of right now, without a doubt, the highest we've seen of any team we've looked at so far, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it is.
I want to see something really quick. Hold on. I want to see what they had a. You ready for this? They had a run differential of 294. Good Lord. They finished 18 and a half games ahead of second place.
Yeah, you might as well have handed them the trophy.
Good night. Yeah. We moved to the Erie Seawolves. They play in Erie, Michigan at UPMC Park in the Eastern League. They had a record last year of 84-54. They did make the playoffs. Moving to AAA, you have the Toledo Mud Hens in Toledo, Ohio. They play at Fifth Third Field in the International League and had a record last year of 84-66. Every minor league team in the Tigers organization had a over 500 win-loss record last year. So if they're a major league team,
doing something right.
Yeah, that just points to something being done right. Something is being done right.
At least something's going well in their organization, unlike their alternate identities.
Okay. All right. You lead us on the players.
Okay. Number one on the list is Kevin McDongle. I don't know why that took me so long to get. He's a shortstop. He's the number 2 prospect in all of minor league baseball. He's the number 2 shortstop prospect. He was the 2025 Baseball America's Tigers Minor League Player of the Year. Played between Single A, High A, and Double A. Had a .305 average for a on-base percentage, 583 slugging, 19 home runs, 80 RBIs, and 10 stolen bases. Was the 2025 Arizona Fall League MVP. Dude can crush a baseball. Has really good discipline at the plate. The only issue is he is coming off of an ankle injury last year. So can he still produce the same numbers after that injury? And he played second a lot last year. Is he changing positions?
They're loaded at that shortstop position, so I think that's what they're trying to do is just feel him out to see where he can fit best in their organization.
Okay, I mean, that makes sense.
By the way, I want to give you props for a second. These logos you've been doing have been incredible.
Thank you.
The one you did of the Rockies might be my favorite so far. That one's pretty cool. Moving on to number 2 on our list. Ooh. Moving on to number 2 on our list. It's Bryce Rayner. He's a shortstop in the Tigers organization. He's the number 35th prospect in all of baseball. Was a first-round draft pick in 2024. Has a 288 average, a 383 on base percentage, a 448 slugging, 5 home runs, 22 RBIs, and 9 stolen bases. Only played 35 games last year in Single A with Lakeland due to dislocating his right shoulder and ended up having season ending surgery. But look at that. I mean, like this dude had 5 home runs, 22 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, and a 448 slugging percentage in 35 games. The numbers speak for itself. Dude has shown some power to hit the ball in a short time, and that shows in his numbers. And he had a solid arm before the surgery, so it'll be interesting to see if his arm can still play that shortstop position after he comes back from injury.
Number 3 on our list is Hao Yu Lee. He's a third base, second baseman. He's the number 3 third base prospect in minor league baseball. Played all of last year in AAA. Had a 243 average, 342 on base percentage, 406 slugging, 14 home runs, 1 RBI, and 22 stolen bases. Was originally signed by the Phillies, was sent to the Tigers in 2021 for Michael Lorenzen. Has solid contact with the ball and some serious pop in the bat.
One thing about Lee, last year was the most bases he stole. He was a shortstop in his days at the Phillies, but has moved really to third base. He's got some good arm strength, but I feel like the Tigers are going to put him at third strictly because they need help there in the future. Sorry. And who they have coming up in those spots, I don't think he's better than, so that's why I think they're really having him fit in that third baseman role.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. You got to move guys around to fit what you need.
Very true. Moving on to number 4 on our list, it is Jose Brasino, the catcher first baseman. He's the 40th prospect in all of baseball, the number 5 catching prospect. Last year, he played in high A and double A. Most of his time did come in high A, only by 10 games. He had a 266 average, a 383 on base percentage, 5 sluggings, 20 home runs, 76 RBIs, and 1 stolen bases. I mean, to be quite honest with you, looking at these RBI numbers, I mean, that's like there's over 150 RBIs in the first 4 guys we've talked about. He has some serious strength and can actually hit to all aspects of the field and does not hit the ball on the ground much, which is a very big plus. His only issue, the dude's 6'4" and he's 200 pounds. And I don't think, like, my opinion, after watching him play a little bit, I don't think he's athletic enough to stay behind the plate. I think for him, if he wants to make that career move where he can end up playing for the professional team, I think he really needs to make that move to first base.
Oh, no doubt. Number 5 on our list is Max Anderson. He's a second baseman, third baseman. He is the number 5 second base prospect. Spent last year in AA and AAA. Had a 296 average, a 350 on base percentage, 478 slugging, 19 home runs, 88 RBIs, and 3 stolen bases. Has very successful numbers for how aggressive his swing is. A below average runner, which you can see with only 3 stolen bases. A better defender at third than second.
Yeah, the thing about him is, I mean, he's moved up quite quickly to the fact he's already in AAA, considering the fact he was drafted in 2023. But this is a guy that could possibly make the big league team by the end of the year. So, um, moving to number 6 on our list, we have Chris Rodriguez, outfielder in their organization. Young guy, actually was only 18 years old, was just signed last year by the Tigers. He spent all of 2025 in the Dominican Summer League. He had a 308 average, a 340 on base percentage, a 564 slugging, 10 home runs, 39 RBIs, and 10 stolen bases. He's very aggressive at the plate and can destroy fastballs. Has a good combo of pop as well as bat speed. It'll be interesting though to see what changes he makes to his swing once he starts playing American base in America. I don't see this guy like he will be starting for Lakeland this year. With those numbers, I don't see him being a. He'll play at some point in Lakeland. Like he might start in the Complex League, but then I don't see him staying there. But this is a kid that's only 18, so he has time to grow.
Number 7 on our list is Max Clark. He's an outfielder. My bad. The number 10 minor league prospect. The number 1 outfield prospect overall. Played high A and double A. Had a 271 average. 403 on base percentage. 432 slugging. 14 home runs. 67 RBIs and 19 stolen bases. Was a 2023 first-round draft pick. Changes to his swings has produced better numbers. Has a lot more discipline at the plate and better swing decision and has serious speed. My biggest question is this. It's been 3 years. He's only in double A.
I do think you have to remember too. I mean, he's 21. Yeah, he's in double A. I think a lot of people are upset where he's at progressively. Like, why is he not in why is he not in AAA or even the majors at this point? This is a dude that was a very highly touted recruit coming into that draft in 2023. Question is, how much more time do you give him to grow? In all seriousness, like that's a huge question.
I mean, that's the major question.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are going to be shocked to see him this far down on our list, to be honest with you.
They will, but I mean, for me, if you're going to be ranked in the top 10 and be the number 1 outfield prospect, your numbers need to show it.
Well, 2025 was his best years number-wise outside of his average and RBIs. But other than that, everything was pretty high up there.
I just feel like they need to be a bit better, but that's just me.
Moving on to number 8 on our list, the catcher first baseman, Tharion Lorenzo. We're going to go with that.
Way to butcher that one.
Shut up. Played all of 2020. Sorry. Played all of 2025 in double A. He had a 206 average, a 308 on base percentage, a 351 slugging, 11 home runs, 45 RBIs, and 0 stolen bases. He's a switch-handed hitter. He was traded to the Tigers in 2024 in the trade that got Jack Flaherty to the Dodgers. This is a guy that was a former top 100 prospect. He's either a home run or a ground ball guy, in all seriousness. It's just the way he hits. And the Tigers are going to give this dude a chance to develop behind the plate. I think this is a year where if he wants to stay in contention for making it, then he needs to start putting up these numbers that he's put up in seasons before. That's just my opinion.
No, I mean, that makes sense. Number 9 on our list is John Peake. He's a
Heck,
shortstop. Peck. What?
nothing good.
Sure. Split his time between high A and double A. Had a 301 average, 359 on base percentage, 403 slugging, 11 home runs, 69 RBIs, and 19 stolen bases. Is well known for his defensive ability, but has the ability to have pitchers regret their mistake.
Yeah, you don't want to miss a spot against this guy. This guy will make you regret making a mistake on the mound when he's up there. There's actually a dude that comes from a late or a 90s college blue blood in baseball in Pepperdine. He was actually a 7th round draft pick, believe it or not. I think the big question is, can he keep producing? Because as the years have gone on, his numbers all around have continued to grow. And so last year was really his first full year playing. So I think we'll see. It's like, can he keep it up? That's the big question. So moving to number 10 on our list is Jordan Yost, the 2025 first round draft pick. He's a left-handed batter and throws right. He has elite ability to make contact at the plate with discipline to stay within the zone. To be honest with you, the way it sounds, he's only 19. He might be a Max Clark replica in that the Tigers are going to give him a chance to develop before they bring him up. They'd rather have him put up my career numbers in the minor leagues than to bring him up early and make him have issues. So, but okay. That is our top 10 list, and that is our season preview for the Detroit Tigers. Is there anybody else you want to mention player-wise?
Nope.
Okay.
Other than the fact that I bet if Scruple stuck around, we probably win.
All right. That explains why you're salty against the Tigers right now. Yeah, go ahead and give
Aren't
us.
you?
I understand. I get your point. It's the same reason why people are upset Mason Miller didn't throw last night. But that's a story
True.
for another day. Go ahead and give us a follow on our Instagram and Around the Minor League. There you can find our links to our Apple Podcast, our Spotify, and our YouTube. Follow us on whatever platform you listen to us on, and DM us with any questions you might have. This is coming out on the 19th. Important thing to note, this, I believe, is the first day of the spring breakout games. So if you...
It is.
It is 100%, you're sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with any of the teams that we've talked so far and any of the ones we're going to talk about and any of these guys that you've heard about, you're like, I want to take a look at this guy. Now is the time to watch him. This is the time that the prospects get to show up and show out. So I
Well,
know
only certain teams got picked.
Still, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, tomorrow, it starts tomorrow.
But go ahead and I know I'm gonna be glued to my TV tomorrow watching some of these guys. So yeah. Well, that is...
If you want to watch the Tigers, March 20th.
Gotcha. Okay. March 20th is the Tigers. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day.